What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. I don't have a disc to show you on this one. I don't even think it's available on demand yet. As of this video, I'm sure it will be probably by the time a lot of you see this. I watched it live on Lifetime with commercials and everything. That's how much I wanted to see this bizarre film. This is called New York Prison Break: The Seduction of Joyce Mitchell. What a title, right? It's based on a true story. It was pretty big national news. I didn't follow the case that closely, but after I watched the movie, I did go back and kind of skim over the details of the case, and it seems like the movie, while it does take kind of a darkly comic take on it, it does seem like it's fairly accurate in the way people are portrayed in it. It's about two guys who are in prison for murder and torture, very violent type criminals. They don't want to serve their life in prison, obviously, so they want to try to escape, but in order to do that, they're going to need some help because no one has ever escaped from this prison before. They have an in with a guy who's able to come into the prison and kind of come and go a little easier than most, but he's not willing to take the big steps. So, like, he's willing to take something from somebody else to give to the prisoners, but he's not willing to bring it into the prison himself. So one of the guys decides he's going to take aim at a woman who oversees his, like, sewing program, and where they make uniforms and stuff like that. She's obviously a bored, lonely housewife. Her life is pretty miserable. She does actually get attention and affection from her husband, but she doesn't want it from him. She'll drone him out and, kind of just dismiss everything that he does while falling into fantasies about romance novels and stuff like that. Whenever the criminals start to show her a little bit of attention, she just eats it up, and one thing leads to another. She starts to help them. Pretty soon they're like, hey, you need to kill your husband. And the rest of the movie just kind of follows what happens. Do they escape? What happens to them? What happens to Joyce? This movie is about a very serious topic. People did die. But for some reason, Lifetime took kind of a comic approach to this. Penelope Ann Miller plays Joyce Mitchell. Fantastic performance. I loved it. She plays her as a delusional attention whore, basically. She has a husband, and he's kind of a boring guy, but he does talk to her, and he tries to engage her, and she just shoots him down, and it really makes her just look like kind of a overall bitch here. They show her just a little bit of attention, and she just falls in love with him, starts jerking him off in the back rooms, and starts fantasizing about him all the time. At home, she has these vivid fantasies about, like, one of them in, like, a Mexican shootout. It's just from her romance novels. It's just really goofy. It doesn't have a lot of blood in it, but surprisingly, the opening scene does feature a guy hacksawing someone's arm off, a guy getting hit by a car, and then some, just general violence. But that's it. After that, once we're in the prison setting, the violence definitely tapers off. Sex-wise, there's no nudity, obviously, but it does have some really awkward naked selfies taken by Joyce Mitchell, who is played so awkwardly and delusionally that everything she does is fun to watch. But that, and she's amazed when she touches one of the convicts' genitals. It's a goofy take on this character, who's a real person, by the way. Miller's performance definitely dominates this movie, and it's the main reason to see it. The way she plays her is just so... delusional is the best way to put it, but it's so much fun to watch, and it has such a comedic, like, spin on it. I certainly didn't expect it to have, like, a dark comic edge to it, but it definitely does. The ending is fantastic. It definitely ends in a hilarious movie type way, and I really like this movie. I had fun with it. It was super brisk. I would actually watch it again, which isn't true a lot of the Lifetime movies, even the ones that I like. I definitely recommend it if you're a fan of, based on true story type movies, ripped from the headlines, Lifetime movies, or you just like weird movies. Penelope Ann Miller's performance here alone is worth checking it out for. Like I said, as of this video, you probably need to check it out on broadcast. Set your timer for it if you have cable or satellite. Otherwise, wait for it to come to VOD. Highly recommended, guys. I really liked it. It was just fun, goofy, dramatic stuff. That's New York Prison Break: The Seduction of Joyce Mitchell. I recommend it. I had fun with it. I'm not saying it was a great movie, but it was definitely a fun movie. I hope you liked this review. If you do, you can go to my website, markfusion.com. Check out hundreds and hundreds of other reviews, including new ones every day, 7 days a week. You can read my full write-up on New York Prison Break there. It's there as we speak. I'm also on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, at markfusion. If you like these videos and you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. It helps me out immensely. That's it. I really do appreciate you watching these videos, and hopefully I'll see you soon.